Ever get that nagging feeling on a ride that something's just missing? You've got the helmet, the bike, the essentials, but you know there's another level you haven't unlocked. We're not talking about the gear everyone knows. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the hidden gems, the secret weapons that seasoned cyclists use to gain what feels like an unfair advantage. Get ready to revolutionize your ride. Hey everyone, welcome back to Chavez Cycling. It's great to have you here. We all start our cycling journey with the basics: a good helmet, maybe some padded shorts, a water bottle. And that's fantastic. But as you spend more time in the saddle, you start to notice the little things, the tiny annoyances that build up over a long ride. A numb pinky finger, a nagging ache in your lower back, the anxiety of a potential mechanical failure miles from home. Today's video is all about solving those problems. We're going to explore 5 categories of unconventional cycling gear that you probably haven't considered, but absolutely should. These aren't just flashy gadgets. They are practical, problem-solving tools that will elevate your comfort, safety, and performance. So, let's get into it, starting with the one thing that can make or break any ride: comfort. Let's talk about your hands. They're one of your 3 main contact points with the bike, and they take a beating. We get so focused on saddle comfort that we often forget about our hands until they go numb. Standard round grips are fine for short trips, but for daily commuting or longer weekend rides, they concentrate all the pressure onto a very small part of your palm, compressing the ulnar nerve. That's what causes that tingling, numb feeling. The solution? Ergonomic grips, specifically these winged ones. Look at this design. This wide platform distributes pressure across a much larger surface area of your palm. It's not a soft, squishy grip, it's a smarter grip. It supports the natural shape of your hand, preventing that nerve compression. Installing these is one of the cheapest and most effective upgrades you can make to your bike. It feels a little weird for the first 5 minutes, and then you'll wonder how you ever rode without them. Now, for the other big comfort issue, the saddle. We've all been there. Saddle sores are the bane of a cyclist's existence. Many people think the answer is a bigger, softer, more padded saddle, but that's often the wrong move. Too much soft padding can actually increase chafing and pressure in the wrong places. The unconventional solution I want to talk about isn't a new saddle, but 2 things you might have overlooked. First, high-quality chamois cream. Yes, I know, it might seem a bit personal, but trust me, this stuff is magic. It reduces friction between your skin and your shorts to virtually zero. It's not just for professional racers on 100-mile rides. If you're riding for more than 45 minutes, it can turn a painful experience into a pleasant one. It's a game changer. Second, consider a pressure relief saddle cover, but be selective. I'm not talking about those giant gel monstrosities. I'm talking about modern, anatomically designed covers that have a central cutout channel, just like high-end saddles. These can be a great way to test out a pressure relief design on your existing saddle before you commit to buying a brand new one. They add a bit of cushioning while specifically protecting the sensitive perineal area. It's a smart, budget-friendly way to find what works for your body. All right, let's shift gears to safety. We all hope for the best, but we have to be prepared for the worst. The problem is, nobody wants to lug around a giant, heavy toolkit. Preparedness needs to be compact and efficient. Forget the bulky multi-tool with 20 functions you'll never use. The first unconventional item I swear by is a tire plug kit. Specifically, one of these tubeless repair-style kits, even if you run tubes. Why? Because they are incredibly fast for fixing punctures. This little tool right here looks like a metal pen. Inside are these sticky bacon strips. If you get a puncture, you just find the hole, ream it out slightly, and shove one of these plugs in. For tubeless tires, it seals instantly. Even with a tube, it can often plug the hole in your tire casing, preventing the same sharp object from puncturing your brand new spare tube. It's a lifesaver that takes up almost no space. Next up is this. a cyclist-specific first aid kit. We've all seen the huge kits you keep in your car. This is not that. This is purpose-built. It contains exactly what you need for the most common cycling injuries and nothing more. We're talking antiseptic wipes, butterfly bandages for closing up a cut, gauze pads, medical tape, and some blister plasters. You can assemble one yourself in a small Ziploc bag or buy a pre-made one like this. The peace of mind that comes from knowing you can properly clean and cover a scrape on the side of the road for yourself or a fellow rider is immense. It turns a potential ride-ending incident into a minor inconvenience you can deal with properly when you get home. One last thing on safety: a high-decibel electronic horn. Bike bells are nice and polite, but in a busy urban environment, they can get lost in the noise. A small, rechargeable electronic horn emits a sharp and loud sound that is cut through traffic noise and get a driver's attention when you really need it. It's not for annoying pedestrians on the bike path. It's a tool for emergency situations to make your presence known. When we think of cycling tech, our minds immediately jump to expensive GPS computers with a million metrics. And those are great. But today, we're talking about practical tech that works in the background to make your life easier and more secure. The number one piece of unconventional tech every cyclist should consider is a discrete tracking device for your bike. Bike theft is a heartbreaking reality. A good lock is your first line of defense, but a tracker is your backup plan. Devices like an Apple AirTag or a tile sticker are small, cheap, and have an incredible network of devices to help locate them. And the market has responded with brilliant ways to hide them on your bike, inside a steerer tube, under the saddle, or in a special bottle cage mount. This isn't about tracking your ride data. It's about having a real chance of recovering your pride and joy if the worst happens. It's a tiny investment for massive peace of mind. Next, let's talk about environmental sensors. This might sound a bit sci-fi, but it's becoming incredibly practical. I'm not talking about a device you have to buy, but rather an app you should be using. Before you head out, don't just check the weather forecast. Check the air quality index, or AQI. There are numerous free apps that give you real-time air quality data for your specific location. On days when pollution or pollen counts are high, your breathing is shallower, your performance tanks, and it can be genuinely unhealthy to do a hard workout. Using an AQI app to plan your route or even the time of your ride is a simple, free, tech-enabled way to protect your health. Maybe you choose a park route instead of a busy road, or you ride in the morning before traffic peaks. This is about using data to make smarter, healthier decisions for your body. It's tech that serves your well-being, not just your stats. Finally, let's talk about performance. We're not trying to win the Tour de France here, but we all want to feel stronger on our rides, conquer that hill that's been taunting us, and finish a long ride feeling good, not depleted. First up, let's rethink hydration. We all use standard bottle cages, and they're fine, but have you ever considered an aerodynamic bottle or a between-the-arms hydration system? Now, you might think aero is only for racers, but that's not the whole story. The real benefit for daily riders is accessibility. A system that sits between your aero bars or even a simple frame-mounted hydration pack allows you to drink from a straw without ever taking your hands off the bars or your eyes off the road. This means you drink more often, stay better hydrated, and are safer and more stable while doing it. Consistent hydration is one of the biggest keys to preventing fatigue and cramps, and making it effortless is a huge performance booster. And my final unsung hero, compression wear. Specifically, compression socks or calf sleeves. We often see runners wearing these, but they are fantastic for cyclists. The science is simple. They apply gentle, graduated pressure to your lower legs, which helps improve blood circulation. This means more oxygenated blood gets to your hardworking muscles and metabolic waste is cleared out faster. The result? Reduced muscle vibration, less fatigue during the ride, and significantly faster recovery after the ride. You can wear them during a long ride or just put them on after you get home to help your legs feel fresh for the next day. It's a small addition to your wardrobe that pays huge dividends in how you feel day in and day out. It's about working smarter, not just harder. So there you have it. Ergonomic grips, tire plug kits, hidden trackers, and compression socks. These aren't the items you'll see in flashy advertisements, but they are the secret weapons that solve the real-world problems we face as cyclists. They prove that the smartest upgrades aren't always the most expensive ones. They're the ones that enhance your comfort, bolster your safety, and give you that subtle edge in performance. I challenge you to try just one of these. See what a difference it makes for your daily ride. What unconventional piece of gear do you swear by? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your secrets. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. And if you want more tips to make your cycling life better, make sure you subscribe to Chavez Cycling and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and enjoy the journey.